Today, despite the weather, we are going to do one of the best outdoor activity in Hokitika. But the equipment, the cameras, they don't like it. Laura's camera is dripping water.
We can't do today without doing an activity, so what the hell are we gonna do?
So, today looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. It is raining a lot. In fact, it is raining more than we have seen any kind of rain since the beginning of this trip. So it's pretty insane. We have planned to go to the West Coast Treetop Walkway, which is an awesome place where you can walk basically above the canopy. And we think it's gonna be pretty cool under the rain because we're gonna see a bit more of a lively forest this time.
Alright guys, so we are at the Treetop Walkway and it is pouring down, but they have some pretty impressive umbrellas, really big, really comfortable, so I think we can make it no matter the rain. Look at that.
We don't usually let the rain stop us from doing anything, and luckily at the West Coast Treetop Walk they have these epic umbrellas, so we pick up a pair and head into the forest. The first section of the walk is taking us on the bottom of the forest with a few information signs along the way so we can learn about the birds and the vegetation. But the rain is relentless. I have become one with my umbrella.
And it seems that the rain is getting stronger and stronger and stronger by the minute. As soon as we arrive on the walkway, we start being bashed by the rain. We are completely soaked and we spend our time trying to hide the camera under the umbrella, but it really doesn't do anything good for it. Laura's camera is literally dripping with waters while mine is completely soaking wet. I know usually some of the cameras are supposed to withstand the water a little bit, but this time it's not going to cut it whatsoever. So what we decide to do is to quickly pack the cameras and start running, making our way back toward the camper van. We have to figure something else out today.
But the West Coast Treetop Walkway did look really awesome, so we're super keen to come back tomorrow if the weather's better and check it out. But for now we're heading back to the hostel where we can change our clothes, get ourselves some lunch and head back onto the town of Hokitika. Because today we need to find an activity to do. This is 365 days, 365 activities, so we need an activity today. And at the last minute, Robin plans for us to do some glass blowing of all things.
Anyone can walk into the Hokitika Glass Studio and get to watch those guys hard at work. But today we're gonna be doing something really special. They actually gave us the opportunity to go behind the scene and try ourselves glass blowing. So we're meeting Barry and Anthony that's gonna show us a little bit how glass blowing works. First up, you need to retrieve some really hot molten glass from a really hot oven. How hot, you may ask? It's actually 1127 degrees Celsius. That is super hot in my book. Then you put the glass into some sand or colored kind of mixtures. I'm not really 100% sure what that is. And then you heat it again. This helps give the shade into the glass. After that, it's time for shaping it.
It's so mesmerizing watching them make these glass shapes, and we're trying to guess what they are making as they are going along. It's all different types of animals, so they're making everything from kiwi birds to penguins, fish, whales, koru, swans, and my personal favorite, a penguin. For the entire time, Anthony needs to keep this rod rotating and not stop, or else the glass will melt onto the floor. And this is a skill that he has been honing for over 24 years.
But the family business is telling us that they are currently hiring and they want to give us a try. Anthony is showing us one more time what to do. He is molding a bit of a penguin right now. he's burning its beak to make it more pointy, and he's completely rotating it constantly so it doesn't fall on the floor, and then it's our turn to try. After a couple of explanations, I am going first into glass blowing business. Are you guys guessing what I'm going to be molting right here? The first step of our glass blowing apprenticeship is going to be to learn how to properly blow glass. So Anthony is preparing a glass blowing rod, and our first exercise is going to be to try to blow a perfect shaped bubble. This takes much more skills than you think of, because you need to blow and exhale at the same time in a proper rhythm so the glass blowing doesn't just break or even collapse on itself. So after a quick demonstration, it's my turn. I've quickly figured out that you need to blow much harder than what I thought. It actually takes a lot of air to actually get even the first bubble coming out. And every time I need to take some air in, it creates an indentation inside the bubbles because I end up exhaling more than I inhale. It's just crazy.
And now it is my turn to blow some glass. So here we go. I am blowing as hard as I can, and my glass is turning into the weirdest shape until it finally breaks at the end, and we actually get to feel how thin glass can get. It feels like film.
So it turns out that Laura and I have failed our glass blowing apprenticeship. They are not looking to hire us, so we'll have to stick to traveling around and telling you guys what are the awesome things to do everywhere. But Anthony is not done showing off. He has some more skills to show off, and it's really cool because now he's getting a little bit of a crowd. There is a bus of tourists that showed up, and they're all behind him watching him create some amazing shape. And the one that people love the most are the swan. It's always a big wow factor when he's elongating the neck of the animal. It's really cool.
It's incredible how much skills glass blowing takes. And if you just look around the shop at the Hokitika Glass Studio, you can just see some amazing creations made right here. And it's really awesome that you actually can come in here at any point and have a look at these guys working. And we're getting ourselves a couple of really cute little animal souvenirs from the Hokitika Glass Studio. We get ourselves a penguin and a kiwi bird, and then head off to a local cafe that's been recommended to us. It's a standard rainy day activity and feels so good. And then we're heading back to the Mountain Jade Backpackers this evening.
I was like, no, I just owned myself. And then, no, I just owned myself. No, I just owned myself. No, I just owned myself.
This is not a technical difficulty. This is just a technical difficulty with Rob.